Hey guys, it's your girl Ari, and I'm back with another video. And recently I've been doing full sets, but this one I'm gonna show you how to do a fill-in. So this is my client. She's been coming for a year and almost 2 years now, and she's kind of rough on her hands. But as always, go ahead, hit the subscribe button so you'll be notified when I post new nail content like this, and we're going to get into it. But yeah, she's a supervisor, a cleaning supervisor, and she told me like this particular week that she was coming in, she had to do some deep cleaning herself. Normally, like, she had people that do it, but she had to go in and do it actually herself, so that's why she's missing it. And another thing, like, her nails are like my nails. That way, I don't never like my natural nails to grow because I have a high... Okay, so you see, like, on her ring finger particularly, like, that part that's sticking out, that's her hypernicum. So hypernicum is, like, the other layer that's beneath your nail plate. So you got your nail plate, you got your hypernicum, and I believe you have, like, it's different parts to it. So correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe that's your nail plate, then your hypernicum. So hypernicum is... It's just, I really don't even know what it is. It's like skin, but I know particularly you do not cut it because you can bleed. Like, if it's, like, not dead, I know the difference now because it's the nail. It's just mine be dead, so I never really keep my nails long because, okay, so it grows longer than my actual nail plate. So it sticks out. Like hers is sticking out. And it's weird. It's just super hard to explain. It just happened with me, with her. I have another client. I never like our nails to grow because it looks like our hypernicum grows longer than our actual nail plate. And with that, I know particularly with me, if I get underneath my nails wet, it starts to lift. My nail plate starts to lift from my hypernicum, and it hurts. And if I hit it, I feel like my whole nail plate is going to go off with my nail. So that's why I never keep my nails longer than what, like a little, maybe an inch or so. But I'm going to let y'all finish watching. So another reason why I brought you this video, because with her, and I always tell her, use cuticle oil. I use it. I can tell when a person use cuticle oil and when they don't use it, even if they use it sparingly throughout like the week. Always use cuticle oil. At least you use it twice a day, maybe 3 times a day. Or if you can't use it just once, use it twice. Because y'all see me, this is all dead skin. Dead skin. Like, that is where you cause a lot of lifting comes in, and like all other, like, even with me, I know if mine's, I have to get on myself, even though I get on my clients, to put cuticle oil because I have to lead by example. Because y'all see this, like I said, her fingers are just like my fingers. My cuticle, like the part that I'm pushing, it grows along with the acrylic. So, like, how you do your nails, and when your nails grow out, every week, it's time for you to get a balance. And when it's time for me to get a balance, I have to use a cuticle pusher because I have parts of my cuticle stuck to my acrylic that has grown out from my actual, like, when it grows out, it grows out. So that's why you see me, like, it's hard in some areas to actually push it because it's actually on her nail. And that comes from not using cuticle oil. Your cuticle oil it promotes healthy nail growth. It nourishes your skin around the cuticle. it's so many benefits of using cuticle daily, and I tell my clients this. Even more so when you dealing with cleaning products and you wearing gloves all the time and you washing your hands. You want your skin, especially with nails, to look good, last long. Use your cuticle oil, people. Use your cuticle oil. I know it's hard to get in the habit, but if you do it every day, it becomes part of your daily routine. So a habit, you do it every day, it becomes a routine. But yeah. So y'all see that, like, see, scraping away. So yeah, so I wanted y'all to see a more in detail of me doing my fillings, like in particular her, because her nails are just like mine. Like, I haven't shown y'all a filling on here in a while on my nails, but you see it just like that. Like, these are how my nails are, and I do not regularly use cuticle oil. You see, like, I'm pushing it. Sometimes just do it slow. Don't like try to jam it, because you could jam it and make them bleed. So just go ahead and use it real slow. Don't like force it. But yeah, it's time for her to get a new set anyway. So when she come back this weekend, she's getting a new set of soak off. So yeah. But I'm gonna let y'all finish watching. So once I use the cuticle pusher, I go in with, these are my normal tools or tools I use for my prep application, my cuticle cleanup prep application. So you see, like, all that, that's how I know when a person does not use cuticle oil every day. And if you see this video, I love you to death, but you know, I'm going to use you as an example. But yes. So yeah, just go around, clean up real good. Make sure you get all that excess dead skin around it. But yeah, and I started to use my dust collector even more because I wouldn't use it. But in cases like that, like if you're inhaling this stuff over a long-term period of time, your respiratory system is going to be screwed. Especially if you don't wear a mask, you don't have proper ventilation. Ventilation, because I don't screw that word up, honey. Baby, listen. But yeah, so you just go around, and yeah, that's what I said. Like, it's always to be knowledgeable with your clients, and yeah, it's just always, I like to be knowledgeable. I like to educate my clients, because it makes you feel like you know and you love what you're doing. Like, I love what, that's what I say. I love what I'm doing. I love everything about nails. I learn stuff about nails every day. So yeah. So I'm just gonna let y'all finish watching. So I'm going in with my Russian manicure scissors and going away and cut extra. That's what I said, like with my prep, especially with her, I go more in detail because I know she has issues like having extra dry skin and not using cuticle oil. So I'll go in and I'll make sure, and I'm telling y'all, I do this every appointment. And when it comes back, it looks like I did do it. And I tell her, like, girl, you better start using your cuticle oil. I'm going to send you a daily reminder. And I think y'all might see me cut this, but y'all see, like, on her middle finger, underneath her nail, that's her hyperonychium. That's what I say, like, that's how mine is. Mine grows way past my actual natural nail. And you get that wet, like, it hurts. Like, I'm going to make sure, I ain't going to do it right now, but when I come back to my next video, I'm going to give y'all the definition of it. Because my other phone is dead, so I can't while I'm recording this. But, yeah, so I just go in and I cut. And these scissors are made exactly for that. So I'll tell you, like, when I do research, when I was doing my research on proper prep, I seen this. And I seen a whole bunch of Russian manicure videos. And I implement it into my prep. And then I haven't seen any issues at all. That's what I said. Like, with her, she cleans. So, at least once every other appointment she comes back missing a couple nails in that week, she done did deep cleaning because somebody done called off, which, you know, it's the way of the world now, you know, hey. But yeah, so just go in slowly and you see me just cutting it. That's just extra dead skin. So yeah, you see how much of that grown out. But yeah, it was time for these to come off. So this is the fill-in, and then like I said, when she come back, I am going to record that set because it's going to be a full set, and I'm going to let y'all watch. I do not try to play about my prep. Not saying not try to play, but don't play about your prep, because even though it may seem like this is time consuming, it's going to be worth it in the end. Like, because you are exposing new growth, and that's what I said, like, she has a lot of new growth. a lot of new growth. And yeah, so yeah. And I think after this, I go in with the fine Sandy Band. But that might be after I put the tips on, because I had to replace her nails though. But y'all see how long her nails is? I guarantee, like, in every one of these fingers looks like all the other fingers that's missing. Like, underneath, her hypernicum is super extended. And I just looked on her nail like, oh my God. So when she come back, I'm going to cut her nails. I'm going to trim them short. We're going to start right back over again. But yeah, so you just go in, and this cuticle ball bit is another game changer also, because you can go in there and lift away all the, if you have any, the lifting parts, like little small lifts and stuff in the corners or, around it. But yeah, as I said, like, you get in good. Like, this is so satisfying though. Like, all that stuff. But yeah, so I'm gonna let y'all finish watching. you go in with your fine grit sanding band. And I didn't show it, but I always season my sanding band when I go in. Yeah, I don't cut my client. But yeah, you just go around, smooth out the nail, and then I also use this when I'm going around and cleaning up more of the area. So yeah, that's why I say like 4 to 5 step process, depending on how stubborn the cuticles is. Like with her, y'all see me use a cuticle pusher. So cuticle pusher, my 3 bits plus the scissors, so that's 5, and then it's a 6. So yeah, the harder and more stubborn the situation is with the nails, I use more process and steps. But all in all, it's the most process. Well, all in all, most of the process is the same with all my clients, except for the ones that have stubborn cuticles or more issues. But yeah, I'm gonna let y'all finish watching. So I'll go in with my Jealous pH bond. Then I go in with my No Lift primer. Then y'all know I'll go in with my UNI clear acrylic or crystal clear acrylic. And I'll tell y'all. So after I found out it was UNI, I went and looked on the internet. They still don't have it. But peep game. Next time I go to my local nail supply store, I'm going to see if we can work out a deal because they have an actual website. I'm telling you, my local nail supply store, which is like random because I never knew this, that they had it. But everything I buy from there, y'all can get online. Like the deals and the prices that I have and I get, y'all can get that online. I just found out, but even though it's in my city, I can go. But if y'all want to order some stuff, they ship. I'm telling you, that ship. I don't know if it's worldwide because I know I got a lot of people from different places and parts of the country that watch this. But listen, I'm going to have it. I'm going to go and ask them maybe Monday or Tuesday, something, one of my free days. And I'm going to see if we can work out a deal. And if y'all buy, if I get a little code or whatever, get y'all a little discount. But, yeah. But I just found out, like, yeah, you could actually get for the prices that I get my little stuff because I think I get my Jealous pH bond for like $3.50. And I think at Sally's is like $10. And on Amazon it's like more than that. But, yeah. Monomer, my little $15 bottle of monomers is on there. My UNI the jury gel is on there. I'm telling you, all of that. Everything. Even down to the nail files, even for low. But yeah, I'm going to let y'all finish watching this video. So, you know, I go in with my first bead, blend it down. I go in with a second bead, blend that down to the first bead. Make sure you always wipe your brush, so on and so on. That's why I always say, like, I am so glad I continue to post nail videos, because I started back last year in September, again, after I had a maybe 8-month hiatus, because I was feeling myself, and I'm like, I'm getting busy. I don't need to post nail content. So that was my hiatus. But like after I go back and look at my old videos, I'm glad I took that hiatus to better myself, because, well, it probably been better, but I don't know. I think now, like, when I do my videos, is better content, and it just gets better, because I go back and just, that's why I said, like, excuse me, when you start to do nails or start to do anything, you always want to take pictures at your beginning stage, because when you get better, and trust me, you're going to get better, you want to look at that and reflect on how far you came. It's always, like, when I see my stuff, it's gratitude and humbleness, because I always, my voice is cracking, it's early in the morning, but it's a humbleness for me, because I remember when I first started doing nails, and they looked like rocks, baby. And this is before I even went to school. When I decided the next day after I left the nail shop that I was not going to go back to them, and I was going to try, when I bought my nail kit, maybe 2 or 3 weeks after that, because I had popped my nails off after, like, they got old and stuff, and I tried, I'm telling you, they looked like rocks. And when I went to go try to pick up a cup, my nail popped off. I didn't know anything about primer. I didn't know anything about pH bond. I didn't know anything about cuticle prep. I didn't know anything about prep at all, how to apply anything. That's what I say, like, it takes time. And I'm always tell y'all this every video I post, because I want y'all to know this, because your speed is not the speed of nobody else's. How you do nails is not the same way as nobody else's. And I always tell people, especially new people that come to me, like, oh, well, the other salons is do this. I am who I am. I do what I do. I've learned this. I perfected my craft. Everybody don't do the same nails. Everything, I'm telling you, everything I do that y'all seen in the video, besides, like, in this video where I had to go to detail and do detail prep, I could do a short to medium set with gel polish or acrylic, maybe 1 or 2 designs, or maybe 1 or 2 bling nails in less than an hour. That is fast to me. Coming from a 3 to 4 hour process. And yeah, some sets do take that long. This is when the nail art and the details come in, and the shape and the length. I have a set, I could do a set. Now this set will have to be 3XL. Designs and bling and all that, it probably take you almost 2.5 to 3 hours. But the shorter sets, especially once you get your acrylic application down, you'll be breezing through that in no time. And then once you get quicker, so you can go from maybe 2 clients a day to maybe 4 clients a day to maybe 6 clients a day. Boom, 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 boom. That's my setup. But I'll be trying to keep it at maybe 3 or 4 clients, 3 clients minimum, because, honey, that is working on like, back-to-back clients, and then you constantly sitting in a chair for 6 to 8 hours a day without stretching. Wears your body down. So I always tell you, take breaks, make sure you eat, make sure you have a time in between your clients you can get up and stretch. Always. Every time my client leaves, I always try to have at least 30 to 35 minutes in between the next one. That way I could clean up, I could take a break if I want to, I can eat if I want to, use the bathroom, stretch. Because okay, so when you start a nail business, or you start a business period, you basically working for yourself. You know what I mean? So why are you going to work hard and work like a slave, basically, for yourself? So you basically is getting out of that 9 to 5 job to come work for yourself, but you're still, you know what I mean? Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, I love doing nails. I love working for myself. Sometimes, yeah, it can be hard, but I always realize that at the end of the day, I am the boss. So if I need a me time or a 10-minute break, I'm going to get that for myself. Versus if I work a 9 to 5, you take 30-minute breaks, but it's between certain hours. No. But I'm going to let y'all finish watching. also, when your clients come back for either their balance or, fill in, whatever y'all call it, when they have the nails on, that even quickens the process because you don't have to, like when she came back, she was missing 2 nails. I took one off myself, but I think I got done with this set maybe 45 minutes. And actually, I don't even time myself no more because I just, when I go to check them out, I look at the time, okay, because even when they book, I still allow 30 minutes, even though I'm quick, in that set. So on my price list, I want to say is a short gel polish set. I think it says an hour and 15 minutes. I could do a set in 45 minutes, so I have 30 minutes extra. Just in case somebody wants to get to, you have clients that book one thing, even though it tells you to make sure you book the proper service before you come in because you don't want to run into your other clients' time. You still have those clients that do that. So that's another reason why I extended a little bit extra just in case I have a client that comes and don't know what they want. Or they book something and they're like, oh, well, I was confused. And then you have to explain everything for 10 minutes, which I had to do that last week. So that was just irritating. But yeah, I'm going to bring you a video on the do's and don'ts about taking clients, and yeah, we're gonna get into it this year. We're gonna be really educated. But yeah, like you see, there was barely any lifting, so that's what I said, like a fill-in, a balance, it's different names to this. Like I'll just go in and I'm just gonna replace the acrylic that I took down, and you just fill it in. So you basically building the nail back up how it was, and you just go in. That's why I said, like, it's better when your clients come back with their nails on, or they could be missing a couple nails. It doesn't take that long, but yeah, like I said, the filling does not take long at all. That's why I said I'll just go in with a couple more beads and I'll just build it back up. But I'm gonna let y'all finish watching. So this was a set we opted for. Something simple because she was coming back to get them taken off, and I didn't want to do no extra for her just to come back and take them off. But as always, thank you for liking, subscribing, and watching, and I'll see you with another video.